So, you did it. You got the promotion. All that hard work as a top expert finally paid off, and now, you're the leader. And while that's awesome, here's the secret they don't really tell you. Your biggest challenge isn't about your skills at all. It's a battle you've got to win inside your own head.
All right, let's just start with a number that might be a little shocking. 18 months. That's it. That is the critical make or break window where most new leaders either sink or swim. It's a ton of pressure, right? So what is it that goes wrong?
So what is the number one reason things go sideways in those first 18 months? I mean, it's not a lack of talent. You were promoted because you're talented, and it's probably not a lack of effort. No, the real reason is something way more subtle, and it trips up even the smartest people.
Here it is. The number one reason new leaders fail is because they never actually promote themselves mentally. They get the new title, maybe a new office, all the new responsibilities, but their mindset, who they are, is still stuck back in their old job. The real bottleneck isn't their competence, it's this mental transition that just never fully happens.
Now, when I say promote yourself, let's be super clear on this. This has nothing to do with bragging or big-noting yourself. It's actually the opposite. It's an internal thing. It's the conscious mental decision to let go of the old tasks and the old identity that made you successful so you have the space to fully step into your new one.
And here's the real kicker. The very things that got you the promotion, being the best at technical execution, being the go-to problem solver, those are now the very things you have to learn to let go of. Your entire formula for success has changed. You have to trade doing the work yourself for guiding the team. You have to stop solving every problem and start setting strategy. It's a total flip.
Okay, so how do you actually do that? How do you make this massive mental shift from expert to leader? Well, the good news is you don't have to just guess. There's a really clear process, a 5-step action plan that we're going to walk through right now to help you make this transition.
So here's the roadmap. First, we're going to analyze your tasks. Then, get aligned with your boss. After that, we'll get strategic about delegation, perform a surprisingly powerful mental ritual, and finally, lock it all in by crafting a new identity soundbite. Let's get into it.
All right, first things first, you can't let go of what you can't see. So step 1 is all about getting brutally honest and super clear about the difference between your old job and your new one.
The best way to do this is with a dead simple T-chart. Seriously. On the left side, list out all the concrete tasks you did in your old role. On the right, list what your new role as a leader actually demands. Be honest. The whole point here is to see the gap. Any task on that left column that doesn't really belong on the right, that's a target for elimination.
Okay, once you've done your own homework, it's time for a reality check. You've got to make sure your vision for your new role actually matches what your manager is expecting. And trust me, this meeting is absolutely non-negotiable.
And don't just go in there and ask, "How's it going?" Go in armed with these specific, powerful questions. What does success look like? Is a game changer. And my favorite, what should I stop doing? The answers you get here become your North Star. They give you the political cover and the clarity you need to let go of the old work. So you've identified what to stop doing, and you're totally aligned with your boss. Now for the hard part, actually doing it. This is where you have to make space for your new leadership tasks. And that means you have to become a master delegator, not just a doer. Here's a tangible goal for you. Free up 10 to 20% of your time. How? By creating what I like to call a delegation hit list. Just identify 5 key tasks from your old job that someone on your team could and probably should own now. And remember, this isn't just about dumping work on people. It's one of the best ways you can start developing them. Now, this next step, I'll admit, might sound a little weird, but the psychological power of it is absolutely huge. To really, truly break from the past, your brain needs a sense of closure. You need a ritual.
First, do a digital cleanse. Go into your computer, find all those old project folders from your previous role, and archive them. Just move them somewhere out of sight. It's a simple physical act that sends a powerful signal to your brain that that chapter is closed. Next up, and this one takes a little bit of courage, delete your old calendar. Just wipe it. Let go of all those old routines, the old meetings, the entire rhythm of your life as an individual contributor. You're clearing the slate to build a new schedule that reflects your new priorities as a leader. And finally, this is the most powerful piece of the ritual. Sit down with a blank page and write a goodbye letter to your old role. Thank it for everything it taught you, acknowledge the parts you'll miss, and then state clearly why you're moving on. Now, you don't send this to anyone. This is just for you. It's a final, symbolic act of mental closure. Okay, we're at the final step. This is all about making your new identity stick, not just for you, but for everyone else around you. You need a simple, clear way to explain what's changed.
What you need to do is craft your own 30-second soundbite. So when someone asks you, hey, so what's different in the new job? You have an answer ready to go that isn't just, oh, I'm so much busier. It needs to reflect a strategic shift, just like this example. And here's the key, practice saying it out loud. Hearing yourself say it makes the new reality sink in.
At the end of the day, that transition from expert to leader, it's an inside job. The skills that got you here won't get you there. You have to find the courage to let go of being the best at the work so you can become a great leader of the people who do the work. So promote yourself mentally so you can lead effectively. The real question is, what are you brave enough to stop doing?